tougher, not a bluffer. I want you to be my lead, don't have to take it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. We've got two running backs who are hoping for plenty of running lanes on the field today. It's the Panthers going up against the Redskins. On the call here tonight, let's send it out to our guys in the booth. That's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Redskins. Hi again, everybody. I'm Brandon Gaudin. To my left, as always, he's Charles Davis. And, Charles, we saw in the open, we've got a couple of great running backs in this game tonight, each capable of putting a team on his back.
And I'm excited to talk about the runners, not just the passers, who have a big hand in who's going to win this game. Both of these guys are do-it-all, can run it, can catch it. I can't wait to get this one started.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And last year's MVP, Cam Newton, will lead on the Carolina Panthers, who got the win over San Diego at home in Week 14. But, you know, Cam didn't play too well, not having the best of seasons. What do you make of his follow-up to that MVP campaign, Charles?
Definitely not one that he anticipated, nor did the Carolina Panthers, but there's so many different factors that go into it. Remember in the summer when I was talking about having seen Cam and I thought that his footwork was improved, his mechanics were better? Well, when the offensive line started having their injuries and making it tougher and tougher to find that spot to throw the ball, I think his mechanics suffered as well, and that's part of what's going on.
Now Newton on first down. Buying time to his left. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a second down.
Oh, my Cam. There's times when I'm not analyzing up here. I'm just appreciating. Led NFL quarterbacks in rushing last year. He is truly the ultimate weapon at that position.
The tight end changing his position. The play clock's running down. On second down, here's Newton. Being chased out left. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's third and short. And what about this offense, Charles? Specifically, what about Jonathan Stewart?
He makes sure everything goes. Put the ball in his chest and watch him run. Can run with power inside, but has enough speed that when he gets outside, he can cause a lot of trouble.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Jonathan Stewart, and he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield. And fresh off a win in the city of brotherly love, here come the Redskins and Kirk Cousins. 27-22, that victory over the Eagles. You know, Cousins, he's over 4,000 yards, and with 3 games to go, he's got an outside shot at 5,000. Who saw that coming?
I'm not sure very many people did, because we all thought that Washington might run the ball a little bit more to try and take some pressure off of Kirk Cousins. But it looks to me like his shoulders are pretty broad, and he is making quite the statement to be the starting quarterback for Washington for years to come.
First carry for the rookie from Tulane, Rob Kelly. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Starting 11 here for the offense. It's going to take some snaps here in a second. Wide receiver Pierre Garçon, always been a very good force in this league.
I agree with you totally on that. Even as a youngster, played with a fury, played with force, continues to do that now as a veteran, and knows how to mentor the younger guys.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Boom. Here we go. 3-19.
They'll go again with Kelly. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Defensively for Carolina, played well in Week 14. And remember, no Luke Kuechly, no Charles Johnson, but forced 5 turnovers, sacked Phillip Rivers 5 times as well.
They got a push from KK Short. K1 Short inside had monster season in 2015, a Pro Bowl player. Not the same production this year. That's what they've been counting on, and that really helped key their defense.
Throwing his Cousins. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And for Jackson, he had 102 in the yardage department Week 14. But those numbers buoyed by the 80-yard touchdown catch he had in the 3rd quarter.
But aren't most of his stats buoyed by some big explosive play that Deshaun Jackson makes, sometimes more than one? Think about his last 10 touchdowns. I don't think there's anything less than 28 yards in there. This guy is going to make explosive plays, and anytime you read any of their pregame media, it always focuses in on the long plays that Deshaun Jackson has on his chart.
I think you just wanted to say buoy again.
I certainly did. One more time. Buoyed. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, Newton rolling to his right. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw here is incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And it's 2nd down. And here's the Redskin defense.
Dante Whitner not only orchestrates a secondary, he puts a big hit on anyone who comes in his area.
Second down following the incompletion. Newton gives off to Stewart. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front, creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That throw has to be a quarterback's dream, doesn't it? Big tight end, curling in the middle of the field, so it's great sight lines for him. And when they show their numbers back to the quarterback, when they sit down right there, that should be pitch and catch.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So a little jumpy there defensively. Ref caught him in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. So 5 yards remain now. Still first down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. 8 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a Washington first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll come out in the pistol. On the run, it's Kelly. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. So we played one quarter here on a Monday night. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. We'll head back to FedEx Field after this timeout.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe you get him into space and throw it to him.
On 3rd down, Cousins. He's got time in the pocket.